Well done, everybody. Great job.
Thank you very much.
And welcome back to the Rose City.
Thank you so much for having us.
Seems like you really like this town. You've got a bit of a connection here, and it goes deep. You did some work a few years ago with the Portland Cello Project. A label you worked with is based here. You did the Portlandia Live. Why did you choose San Francisco or Portland? Did you debate for a second to move to Portland?
I had already moved to San Francisco
okay.
before my love affair with Portland began, and I thought it easier and less complicated to stay where I was. And those pod things, although they do seem very reasonable, I just didn't, the pod storage spaces.
Right.
I have to call them. I'm not really good with logistics.
Tiny homes, I guess you can call them at this point.
You know, our true connection now is that both Adam and Johanna live in Portland and have for a while now. So these are some of your finest, my friends.
Yeah. So you up and moved from Virginia. How many years ago?
Oh, gracious. I am almost 7 years now.
Okay. But by now it's probably starting to feel like home then.
San Francisco?
Yeah.
Yeah, only in the past probably year and a half, because prior to that I'd been on tour for forever. So it's nice to have been able to set up camp a little bit.
Did a sold-out show in your now hometown last week. That's kind of cool. Your name up on the billboard with the sold-out sign just below it. Sold out again tonight at the Doug Fir. So congratulations on the
Thank you.
success.
Thanks. We actually just renamed our band Sold Out. So every time, it's good for morale.
Does that add on? So now it's Thao and the Get Down, Stay Down. And
is sold out.
Sold out. Okay.
Yeah. Not has sold out. That implies other things.
No,
we
yeah.
just want only positive vibes.
A few months ago, you were in town for an in-store at Jackpot Records.
That's right. Just last month.
Last month.
Yeah.
So does record shopping, there was another band in here recently that did a record store. How much did record store shopping, did that influence who you are or discover who you are musically?
It was a huge part of my musical upbringing. It was always in the secondhand stores. Mm-hmm. One, because I had no money, and two, because you could listen before you bought. And also the level of discourse and community was so much greater, because everybody was just really interested in what other people were interested in, and anything that they loved, they were so willing to share.
Is that where you then discovered a lot of your artists, or was it in your family? Was there a cousin who said, you got to listen to this record, it's incredible, and then your life was transformed? I
would say I listened to our local oldies station the most when I was a younger kid.
Oldies.
Yeah. And the first song I fell in love with was "You Really Got a Hold on Me," Smokey Robinson. Mm-hmm. And I think that really, the way I appreciated that song and the way it sort of resonated with me, laid the foundation for what draws me to a song, and the structure and the hooks that we try for. The melodic content, that's sort of the juxtaposition of melancholic life teamed with a more exuberant song.
That went right here.
Yeah,
right there.
I was aiming for
right there.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued by something that you're involved with. Can you tell me more about what California Coalition for Women in Prison is and how you're involved with it?
Sure. The California Coalition for Women Prisoners is an organization that was started by both people inside and outside in the mid-'80s, I think, or early '90s in California. And it was started primarily to help support healthcare advocacy for women inside, because healthcare conditions and resources were so abysmal, and they still are. And it blossomed into a thriving advocacy group. And what I do with them is we go into every couple of months. You can only go in once every 2 months. We go and visit folks inside, women who are in the California state prison system, who are serving. Most of the members we see are serving life sentences. And what happened with CCWP is I started doing that work, and also getting involved in the San Francisco County Jail, doing a weekly empowerment group for the women inside. And they became so much a part of me, and their humanity so greatly informed and enlightened my own, that they became a huge part of this record, and I don't think this record would exist without them.
Yeah. Round of applause for that. So, so you just hang out and chat? Do you perform as well when you're there?
No, no one really knows that I'm a musician. Yeah, you just hang out and chat. The first part, you sort of, there's a lot of housekeeping issues, and we check in and see what kind of healthcare services we can help with. And primarily the way we help is by writing letters from outside to the warden or to the medical receivership. As long as the prison system knows that people on the outside are paying attention, they're a little bit more prone to being a little bit more accountable. So that's the advocacy part of it, and we say we help get in touch with lawyers or family members or whatever. But the the majority of the visit is spent just hanging out, and I think that humanity between two people in those situations is the most, it's the least and the most we could do.
A little communication, a little human element would be huge.
Yeah, I think a lot of the women we see inside consider themselves a forgotten people.
Yeah.
So just so that they know there are people thinking of them and considering them and trying in their own way to support.
Giving back. That's really cool that you do that.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
So, yeah. We the Common is the album. It is out, and you'll play a couple more for us, yeah?
Oh, sure. I think we'll play 3 more for you, if that's all right.
How convenient.
Oh, yeah. I'll see that, too. I'll raise you one.
And the sold-out show tonight at the Doug for Thao and the Get Down, Stay Down are sold out in the Bing Lounge. Thank you.